Hello, all my dear students. Welcome to Sri Jain's Rank Zone classes. I am Ajay Glati, dear students, and I am your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion or what we call as quantitative aptitude portion in your exams. Dear students, as you can see on the screen, today we will be discussing the topic progressions or sequence and series, or we can call it as arithmetic progression, AP and GP, arithmetic AP, GP, and HP. So, dear students, let's start with class 2 of the topic series. Today, I will be discussing primarily arithmetic progressions, formula based. Okay. Yes, in the previous class, we did arithmetic progression based on shortcuts. Arithmetic progression, formula based AP. Okay. Formula based. Yesterday, what we did was, see, even today also, I will be using very little formulas. But yesterday, what we did was purely logic, and we could solve the questions. Here, we will have to use a bit of formulas. Okay, so let's start with it. See, we have the first question now. P is equal to 2 square, 6 square, 10 square, 14 square up to 94 square. Q is equal to 1 square plus 5 square plus 9 square up to 81 square. Okay, then what is the value of P minus Q? You have to determine this value P minus Q. This question, students, I'll be taking in the last of this series because this requires more formulas. I promise you I'll be taking this towards the end because otherwise you won't enjoy it too much right now. Okay. Pardon me, I showed it in the beginning. Now we have this question in front of us. This one. It will take a little bit of time. What is the sum of first 12 terms of an arithmetic progression if the first term is 3 and the last term is 47? What is the formula for n terms? This is n by 2 a plus l, that is 12 by 2. First term is 3, last term is 47. 6 into 50 or 300. Option number A is the answer. Clear? Next one. The third and the sixth term of an arithmetic progression are 19 and 37 respectively. What is the 13th term? See, you have A3 is what? 19. A6 is what? 37. What is the 13th term? Dear students, very easily you can say A3 is what? A plus 2D. A6 is what? A plus 5D. Let's say this is A6 minus A3 will be what? If you look at this and this will cancel. This will be 5D minus 2D is 3D is equal to 37 minus 19, 18. So from here you can directly say the difference between these two numbers is 3. So this is 3D is equal to 18, D is equal to 6. What is the 13th sum? A13 will be what? A plus 12D. Okay, A plus 12D, or you can say easy way will be A3 plus 10 times D. A3 plus 10 times D. So this is what you needed to find actually. What is A3? 19 plus 10 times 6. 90 plus 60. 90 plus 60 is what? 79. Option number 1 is our answer. Okay, dear students, I'm sure it is clear to all of you. Fifth and ninth term of an arithmetic progression are 7 and 13. What is the 15th term? You need A15. See, dear students, what I will directly say without even doing anything. A9 minus A5. A9 minus A5 will be 13 minus 7. That is A4 is equal to 6. Sorry, 4D is equal to 6. Okay, dear students. 4D is equal to 6. Or I can say D is what? 6 by 4. That is 1.5. One thing. What do we require? We require A15. A15 will be like A5 plus 10 times the difference. This will give me 7 plus 10 into 1.5. That will be what? 7 plus 15 or 22. Option number A is the answer. Next way. Next question. See, similarly, this question could have been, suppose this could have been asked like this. Suppose A5 is equal to 9, A10, A30, A9. A9 is equal to, assume, I am giving you a question. Assume A19 is equal to, let's say, 14. What is A20? What is, suppose I say A23? See, students, I won't even solve this question. Why? See, from here to here, what I will see, I will say 4D. If I move from here to here, suppose somebody asks me A23 is what? I will say 4D is equal to how much? 5. So I move again 4D. I move again 4D. I move again 4D. Where I reach A9, A13, A17, A. I should have taken CA25. I don't know why I wrote A23. I think I might have spoken A25 only. A25. So what I'll do, I have added 4D 4 more times. Okay, what is the value of 4D? 5. So 5, 5, again 5, again 5. So 5 you have to add 4 times now to A14. 14 plus 20, that is 34. This is A25. Clear to everyone? Next one. The third and the ninth term of an AP are this. What is the 16th term? See, dear students, what is A3? A3 is minus 8. A9 is what? 10. Difference of these two, this minus this will be 6D. This 6D is how much? This 6D is 10 minus minus 8, 18. This giving me D is equal to 3. From if A3, I need to go A16. What I'll do, I'll add plus 13D. That will be A3 plus 13D minus 8 plus 13 into 8 minus 8. And 13 into 8 is 104. That is 112. Am I doing some mistake? Just give me a small second. You are being given, what is the 16th term? D is equal to 3. I'm sorry. Okay, dear students. D is equal to 3. 13 into 3 is 39. The question is, the answer is 31. Option number D is the answer. Clear to everyone? I hope it makes sense. You are getting this right now? Fine. What is the sum of first 12 terms of an arithmetic progression if the first term is minus 19 and the last term is 36? You have a minus 19, an 36, n 12. What is Sn? Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. That is 12 by 2. A is minus 19 and an is 36. So this is 16. 36 minus 19 is 17. That is 102. Option number C is the answer. Sum of first 17 terms you being asked. A1 is equal to minus 20. An is equal to 28. So S17 will be n by 2. What is n by 2? That is 17 by 2 into 28 plus minus 20. 8.5 into 8, that will be 64, or option A. A4. The fourth term of an arithmetic progression is 11. A7. A7 is minus 4. What is the 15th term? See, dear students, how will we proceed about this? 3D will be what? Minus 4 minus 11, that is minus 15. D is equal to minus 5. What will be A15? A15 will be like A4 plus 11D, or 11 plus 11 into minus 55. Option number B is the answer. Is it clear to everyone? You can have a look at this. What is the sum of first 9 terms of an expression of an arithmetic progression if the first term is equal to 7, last term or ninth term is equal to 55, you are given n is equal to 9. What will be S9? S9 will be 9 by 2 into 7 plus 55. That is 9 by 2 into 62. That is 9 into 31. That will be 277. Let me. So, dear student, this option is, I think, wrong. Let's make option D as 277. Okay. Clear to everyone? Now the next question. What is the sum of first 113 terms of an arithmetic progression? You have n is equal to 113. If the fifth term is 1 and the eighth term is minus 17. From here what I can say, A8 minus A5 is actually 3D. This is minus 17 minus 1. A8 minus A5 is 3D, that is minus 17 minus 1 minus 18. This is 3D. D is equal to what? Minus 6. This way. What is a sum of 113 terms? That will be n by 2 into 2a. What will be 2a? See, a5 is 1. If from this you do minus 4d, what you will get? A1 is equal to a5 minus 4d. A5 is 1 minus 4, and d is how much? Minus 6. So this becomes 1 plus 24, 25. So this becomes an becomes 25. Okay, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, 2 into a plus n minus 1 into d is minus 6. So this gives you 113 by 2 into 50. 112 into minus 6. 112 into minus 6 will be minus 672. Or you can say 112 into 25 minus 136. That is, so just forgive me for a small mistake. This is 13, but your answer we have spotted at the right time because we haven't solved too much of the question right now. So this will be, here it will be 13. 13 by 2 into 2 into this last step we will have to just correct. 13 minus 1 into minus 6, 2a, c. 2a plus n minus 1d, or 13 minus, this is 12 into minus 6 minus 72, or you can easily say 12 into minus 22. I just spotted that the options are not matching. Okay, 13 into minus 22 or 13 into minus 11, that will give you minus 143. This is your answer, all my dear students. Am I very clear to all of you? Shall I move ahead now? Fine, let's proceed further. What is the sum of first 12 terms of an AP? You are asked sum of 12 terms. If the third term A3 is equal to minus 13 and the sixth term is minus 4, A6 is equal to minus 4. What will be A6 minus A3? That will be 3D. That will be minus 4 minus minus 13. 3D is equal to positive 9. D is equal to 3. Sum of first 12 terms, you are given the sum of the third term is this and the sixth term is this. This is A3. From here, if you do minus 3D, you will get A1 is will be what? A3 minus 2D. A3 minus 2D, that is A is equal to minus 13 minus 2 into 3. Okay, minus 19. This is A. A is equal to minus 19. Now, what do we have, dear students? We require sum of 12 terms, that will be 12 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. Let me write the complete formula. So this gives me 12 by 2 into 2a is minus 19, n minus 1 is 11 into d is positive 3. So this is equal to 6. 12 by 2 is 6 minus 38 plus 33. This gives you what? 63 into minus 5 or minus 30 is your answer, dear students. I'm sure this must be clear to all of you. Shall I move ahead for the next question? The first and the last term of an arithmetic progression are a1 is equal to 29, an is equal to minus 49. Sum of the series is minus 140. Then it has how many terms? See, dear students, we have a direct formula for sum of n term, that is n by 2 into a plus l or an. Here we have minus 140. is equal to n by 2. First term is 29, last term is minus 49. This gives me minus 140, or I can directly say minus 280. Let it be minus 140 into 2 is equal to n into minus 20. This is minus 280. If you cancel minus 280 by minus 20, you will get 14 is equal to n. That is option number 4 is your answer. Does it make sense, dear students? Shall I move further ahead? Okay, let's proceed further. Let's take the next one. Next one now. Find P if minus 3x minus 11x plus P and 5x P are in arithmetic progression. See, if three numbers are in AP, if some numbers are in AP, what happens? If some numbers are, if let's say three numbers are in AP, if three numbers are in AP, if three numbers, what are the numbers? A, B, C are in AP. A, B, and C are in AP, then what happens? The middle term is equal to the sum of first and last term. Okay. So twice of x plus p is equal to minus 3x minus 11 plus 5x plus 7. This gives 2x plus 2p is equal to minus 3x minus 11 plus 5x. Plus 5x minus 3x I can say is 2x minus 4. Getting it? So very easily, if I compare these two are equal, these two will be cancelled. 2p is equal to minus 4. P will be equal to minus 2. Does it make sense, dear students? P is equal to minus 2. Option number D is your answer. I'm very sure it is clear to all of you. Okay. Next one. In an arithmetic progression, 9 is the fifth term. A5 is equal to 9. Minus 26 is the 12th term. Then minus 6 is which term? Okay. First of all, A12 minus A5 will be equal to 7D. 7D. Okay. This will be what? 7D is equal to minus 26 minus 9. So this gives me D is equal to minus 35 by 7 or minus 5. Clear? Clear. Now we have A, let's say A12. A, we need to find minus 6 is which term? So you can do it by any way. Suppose I start with A5. A5 is equal to what? 9. I write it A5 over here. If I add D, that is I add D, what do? I do minus 6. What I reach? I reach minus 3, minus 5. I will reach where? I will reach 9 minus 5 is 4. This will become A6. Next term will be again minus 5. That will be A7. That will be minus 1. I will again do minus 5. That will be 8th term. That will give me minus 6. So A8 is minus 6. Therefore, 6th term is equal to A8. 8th term is equal to minus 6. Okay. 8th term is equal to minus 6. I'm hopeful this is clear to everyone. Okay. Next one. Similar question. These three terms are in AP. 2x minus 4, 4x plus p, 6x minus 12 are in AP. Therefore, what will happen? Double of 4x plus p is equal to 2x minus 4 plus 6x minus 12, or 8x plus 2p is equal to 8x minus 16. 2p is equal to minus 16, p is equal to minus 8. Again, option number D is the answer. I hope it makes sense and it is clear to all of you. Okay, dear students, let's proceed further. In an AB, 17th term is this, minus 25 minus 1 is which term? See, if 17 is the third term, A3 is equal to 17 minus 25 is the 17th term. A17 minus A3 will be what, dear student? This way, this will be 14D. This will be equal to minus 25 minus 17. 14D is equal to minus 42. D is equal to minus 3. Then minus 1 is which term? D is equal to minus 3. Now we have to reach minus 1. Okay. See, A3 is what? 17. Let's say, let's assume minus 1 is the nth term. So what will happen, dear students? An minus A3 will be equal to n minus 3D. Simple formula. I have told you this. We have discussed this thing. If I do A5 minus A2, what it is? It is 3D. It is like 5 minus 2 into D, 3D. So it is n minus 3 into D. An minus A3. An is how much? An is minus 7. A3 is 17 is equal to n minus 3 into what is the value of D? D is minus 3. So this gives you minus 18 is equal to n minus 3 into minus 3, or 6 is equal to n minus 3, n is equal to 9. Do we have any such option? C. Option number C is the answer. All clear, dear students? Let's proceed further. The first and the last term of an arithmetic progression are 32 and minus 43. The sum of the series is minus 88. Then it has how many terms? See, dear student, the direct formula is n by 2 into a plus last term. It is like minus 88 is equal to n by 2 into 32 plus minus 43. Okay, this is 88 is equal to n by 2 into minus 11. Getting it? Minus 88. So n by 2 is equal to 8, or n is equal to 16. Option A is the answer. Last question for this. Three numbers are in AP whose sum is 30. Okay, A and their product is 910. Then the greatest number in the AP is, see, when you have three numbers, what you do? You take the middle number as A, the number preceding to this as A minus D, the number after this as A plus D. Now the thing is, their sum. Their sum will be what? Without adding, I will say their sum is equal to 3A. This is given to you as 30. Okay, this is given to you as 30. So A is equal to 10. Now A minus D into a plus d is given to you as 910, or 10 minus d into 10 into 10 plus d is equal to 910. 0 and 0 cancel. 10 square minus d square is equal to 91. So d square will be equal to what? 9d is equal to 3. What is being asked in the greatest number is, so the greatest number, let me write here, therefore greatest number is equal to a plus d, that is 10 plus 3 or 17. Option number A is the answer. I hope this is clear to all of you, dear students. Okay. Pertaining to this particular topic, and I think I have explained them beautifully to you. So my advice before leaving is, please study as much as possible. Don't just waste your time. Don't waste time anywhere. Just focus primarily on studies. Don't do any Facebooking. Don't do anything. This is a very crucial period of time. Just crack your exam, then you can do whatever you want to. But make sure you crack this exam in the very first attempt, and practice all the questions by writing. Getting it. Writing is the most important thing. Practice by writing. Don't just merely go through the video or just read any book. You have to jot down each and everything in mathematics. Then only you will be able to crack your exam. This is the most important thing, dear students. Okay. So with this, I will take your leave. Bye bye. Good night. Good day, whatever it is. This is Ajay Gulati. All the best, my dear students. Fine. Take care.